There's certainly a lot to talk about when it comes to the PlayStation 5, so here are the top 10 things that we think that happened at the PlayStation 5 show we need to share with you. Insomniac Games brought us a completely standalone Marvel Spider-Man game that not only looks good, but it's a launch title for this holiday 2020. Spider-Man Miles Morales certainly takes advantage of the PlayStation 5, looks fantastic, and we look forward to playing it on day one. Ratchet & Clank is a new entry into the series with fidelity that definitely takes advantage of the PlayStation 5. It seamlessly shifts between worlds, cranking up the physics and particle effects. This new look and cinematic feel for the game will make you want to jump straight in. Gran Turismo returns in a new installment for PlayStation 5. The fidelity and realism with the graphics is absolutely phenomenal and really does take next gen to a new level. This certainly is a title that PlayStation fans have been waiting for, and a title that can finally compete with Xbox's Forza Motorsport series. Kena Bridge of Spirits is a fantasy action game that brings Pixar looking graphics to the PlayStation 5. The team behind this have a background in film and animation, and it certainly shows. This adventure may not push the boundaries of the PlayStation 5 performance, but when it looks like the next DreamWorks movie, it doesn't need to. Demon's Souls is a PlayStation legacy title and has influenced the extremely successful Dark Souls and Bloodborne series. Here Sony showed a trailer for the new remake and the original Demon's Souls, and it did not disappoint, building hype for a possible release sometime in 2021. Deathloop by Arkane Studios, the studio that brought you the Dishonored series, brings you an action western game where if you die you have to start again. This lets you perfect the perfect revenge, and with a lot of the mechanics very similar to the Dishonored series, PlayStation have signed a timed exclusive with this game, and you may see this title on other platforms up to a year later. A third person by the studio that brought you Resogun, Returnal is another Deathloop type of game that when you wake up the world changes. With graphics reminiscent to Death Stranding, it certainly looks good and one to look out for. The new Resident Evil game certainly brings a new perspective to the genre. With watching this trailer, you would have never thought that it was an actual Resident Evil game. In this title, it has werewolves and vampires and more of a cult following, similar to Resident Evil 4. This game you must have, and it looks absolutely amazing, and it takes Resident Evil to new levels on the PlayStation. Sony saved the best till last, and Guerrilla Games did not disappoint. With their new game Horizon Forbidden West, the game looks fantastic and will take the series to new heights. Even last gen it looked fantastic as well. This gen, the game has you travelling west where a growth seems to be making wildlife perish, with new environments and new creatures, and possibly a flight system, something the devs said they couldn't do last gen due to the hardware limitations. It looks like a very ambitious title that I'm sure 100% they will deliver. The PlayStation 5 console has a very futuristic look and looks very unique. PlayStation certainly took a chance with this design, but not only did they bring in one console, but they announced the second all-digital console. This brings us changes to the dynamic of the price point and gives them the flexibility to price both systems as they want. It also comes with several accessories as well. There's a controller charging dock that controls two controls at the same time. There was also a new HD camera, an upgrade from the PlayStation 4, wireless headphones, and a media remote. It was very interesting, but they have to wait and see for the price because they didn't announce anything. Thanks for watching, hit that like and follow, don't miss our future videos, and share this video with your friends.